Hey guys, welcome to my channel Wellbeing with Tish. I'm Tish. Today I will take you on a little tour around my garden. Now before I do that, if you're new to the channel is all about how can we be healthier, happier, calmer, anything to do with well-being. So I'm just sharing tips, wisdom, and it's from my own experience, experiences from other people, as well as ancient wisdom, scientific studies as well. And also, what did our ancestors do? What did our ancestors do, our grandfathers, that lived a long, healthy life? So including nature, there's a lot we can learn from nature. So speaking of nature, I thought I'll do a little video on my garden, show you around, because gardening is a really good activity to do for our well-being, particularly our mental health. So I will go through some benefits with you and then I'll take you on a tour. Some of the benefits, guys, are stress relief. It boosts the immune system. It is really good vitamin D source you get from the sun. It's really good for the mind for multiple reasons. There's a whole lot of benefits, guys, and I'll share a link with you if you want to read more up on it. So a quick little tour of my garden. So as I said, this is work in progress. So it's things that I've done, things I'm doing, and things that I plan to do in the future. So it's not a perfect garden in a perfect state. And I have done a bit of cleanup already. So just show you around what I've done. So this is the Kefir lime tree, big lime tree. Kefir lime tree. So I use that for my Asian, in particular Thai dishes, stir fries, noodles, etc. Okay, there's a few pots there that are currently empty. So the plan is to grow wildflowers for this thing here. It's a house for bees. We got that as a Christmas gift this last Christmas. So that's something I am planning to do when I get a chance, is to have a little haven place for bees to hang out. So that's gonna have flowers there. Future project. Okay, these things gonna be going. These are just aloe vera plants. They're really good for cuts, burns. I use it for my solarises just to give it a bit of healing. That'll be moving. So these are like gravels that the husband did. As you can see, it's got weeds. I just cleaned up the other day and it's already got weeds. So when there's a chance, I'm gonna be weeding all those out. Okay, there was been a massive cleanup. I had pots and stuff everywhere. So I have done a lot in terms of getting rid of a lot of junk, but there's still a lot to do. Guys, this is just a random plant that decided to grow out of nowhere. And I love trees, and I don't want to, I've decided to keep it. So I might trim it later, but for now it is staying. And there it is. Okay, what I'm trying to say, I've already taken a video clip and I'll show you later, but this is just a bit more on the lizard. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so those that don't know, I have a serious phobia for lizards, especially geckos, and I nearly had a heart attack when I saw this yesterday, but I'm kind of sort of getting used to it. It's a blue tongue lizard, common in Australia. Husband thinks it's great for the environment, and it's a good sign of a good ecosystem, and it eats snails, etc. So he wants to stay. I am sort of gonna use this as an opportunity to face my phobia and see if I can get a little bit less phobic, less fearful. Okay, so it's staying however long it wants to stay, and I'll just try not to freak out every time I see it. Okay, that's my Buddha. Buddha is everywhere in this house, and it's a reminder for me to be calm and focus on peace. Alrighty guys, let's go. This is the backyard. It's not a big backyard, but it's fairly big for a duplex or townhouse. Alrighty, let me. Okay, so without getting too close to the. Oh God, it's looking so scary. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit sidetracked, but there it is. Oh my God, it almost looks like a little alligator. Okay, alright guys, sorry. Okay, without getting too close, I'm still phobic. That's the pawpaw plant there. Just gonna zoom in. That's the pawpaw plant. I'm using it for tea at the moment. It's quite, it's got really good nutrients, etc. You can look up more on it on Google. Okay, this there is my latest Moringa tree. And I'll do a video on Moringa tree another time, but this is very, very, very good for antioxidants. Do read up on it, those that are looking at nutritional nutrient packed foods. That's one of them. This is a lemon tree that's been there for years guys, and it is not grown. It has not given me lemons, and I'm getting very frustrated. So if you guys have any tips on this, please let me know. Some people say to hit it. Let me know guys in the comment section. Do let me know. Alrighty, so guys, I am not a experienced gardener. I am an amateur gardener who's learning as I go along, and I haven't killed much plants lately, so I take that as I take it as a good thing in terms of that I am getting better as a gardener. I have a long way to go, but I will get there. So I have a tendency to just put everything in randomly, and I've learned it hard way when I had a million carrots growing out without any room to move around. So I will not be doing that mistake, but experienced gardeners would tell you what plants to plant with each other and what to separate. I haven't looked at all that, so this is a garden for a total amateur. Anyway guys, there it is. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the lizards, guys. Sorry about that. It's just moving around. Oh, okay, the phobia is still strong. So guys, I have snails problem and whatever else insects which is eating away at this leaf. It's a really good nutrient. I'll get back to you on the name of that, because there will be part 2, 3, etc. of these garden series. As you can see, it's eating away. I have tried different things, but I haven't been very religious with my pest control or insect control. There's a celery growing, there's spring onions, there's chives. Okay, I have a guava plant which I've chucked in together. I'll need to separate that. I have a blueberry plant growing which has been completely overshadowed by these guys, and that's a blackberry. It's become a bush and it's overshadowing everything, so I haven't had a chance to trim it. Anyone out there that has some advice on this, how to best maintain this, please do let me know in the comment section. Alrighty, this is a chili plant. What else have I got going on in there? I've got a lot going on. I've got spinach. I still need to weed another type of green. Little basil is hiding there. You can see basil. Okay, moving on to zucchini, guys. This is zucchini. It's given me giant, and I'm talking about giant zucchinis, which I've even used to make my chocolate cake. Watch out for that recipe later on. Alright, so I've got a little bit of zucchini growing. Zucchini flowers there. Husband hasn't had a chance to make tempura with it. I think that's what he does. He's the cook in the family. Okay, so what else we got? Probably a few other things going on. Okay, that's I think that's the big chunk of it. All right, I've got just another little spot there. There's my green chili. There's more basil. Basil is something we use a lot, so we can't get enough, and it's been the hardest for me to grow. Okay, that's a curry plant that we use in all the curries, guys. Dad's got a massive tree at home. Okay, this is my compost bin. We need to use it more often, not getting enough use, but we are still using it. It's already getting some rich soil. This is a bunch of weed, guys, that I haven't had a chance to put in the bin yet. So ignore that mess. Like I said, this is a work in progress garden. Down there, I've got, I think it's an avocado plant. I've got here hiding mango plant. Again, these things will be planted in a bigger pot later. There's my olive tree, guys. Okay, hiding in there. Olive tree. Rosemary, guys. It comes in handy to flavor, and it's got nutrients, and as all do all the herbs. There's a bit of some sort of a cabbage. I've got a bit of parsley, and there's a bush of oregano, which I've learned to dry from watching YouTube videos, in particular an old Italian grandpa that's been an amazing has done an amazing tutorial on YouTube as to how to dry oregano. Can pretty much find a lot of things, guys, to learn off YouTube. All right, that's a capsicum. That is my mint. As you can see, guys, everything's bright green because we've had some good rain, which is so much appreciated. In Australia, we can get very dry. Things can get very dry in terms of land, soil. We had a disaster last Christmas, not this last Christmas, 2019. Everything it was like a drought, and then we had so much fires. This is grapes, guys. If anyone has any tips on making these things healthier, anything you see in my video, please, I'm happy for you to leave any advice, tips, comments. All right, that is tulsi or holy basil. That's really, it has a lot of medicinal properties, and I've been eating that, and I've been also using it for my teas. There's another curry leaf. That is tire that needs to go, so I'll be getting rid of that for free, advertising it somewhere on for free. That's just my chicken coop. So guys, I had chicken coop, 3 chickens, and it gave me eggs on a regular basis. Cut the long story short, I got rid of it. Now if you want, I can do a video on pros and cons of owning chickens in a busy suburban neighborhood, so I can talk more about it in that video. That, guys, is the garden shed. Okay, now I had a little garden there, but it's not very good in terms of growing lately. I think it needs more sun or something. There's some mint there, there's a parsley there. All right, there's another garden, guys. Okay, I have I think it's capsicum. Okay, I've got a problem with insects for this kale. There's a tomato growing, there's a strawberry plant, spinach, and some more parsley in that garden. Okay, coming into this. Okay, so this obviously has got to be done properly, guys. I hadn't had a chance. The tomatoes just overtaken, so I've got tomatoes. I need to put it up on the lettuce. Okay, there's tomatoes underneath. There's some cabbage. There's carrots growing. Like I said, there's lettuce. Oh my God, what isn't down here? Okay, there's, I think it's there's cucumber. I've had massive cucumbers to eat from here. Okay, there's the Tuscan Kale, and that gets demolished by insects, guys. If you got any There it is, it's gone. If you got any tips on that, please let me know. This is a huge egg plant. I haven't had any eggplant yet. It's been not too long ago planted. All right, this is the capsicum. More lettuce down there. There's a carrot. What is, I think it's cucumber or pumpkin. Sorry guys, I'm not sure. Now, kale. This one does not do good. It gets insects. So I won't be buying any more of that. That's the Tuscan, which is better, but still gets eaten. Like I said, guys, I haven't been very good in terms of keeping up with insect sprays, etc. I'm trying to find natural ways to do this instead of using pesticides, less toxic, natural stuff and not toxic. All right, guys, this is what we call chorea. This is I don't know what the English name is, but this is a Fijian Indian, Fijian, I'm from Fiji, born there, but I'm Australian. But we used to eat, we do still, this is our like a traditional leaves we use in our, to make things off. So that's just thrown these, and that's just growing like a jungle. I never grew it, he just threw it. And since I am using it to put in food, I haven't gotten rid of it, but it is becoming a bit of a jungle. I think that's pumpkin. I could be wrong, but I think that's pumpkin. This garden needs more work. It's just got random leaves. I did coriander and that didn't grow, so I obviously didn't do it right. So I'm gonna try that again. There's the chorea again. Okie dokie. So that's, I'm just gonna give you a zoomed out picture of these. So there's just, I got these from Bunnings, guys. These are really good, durable. They're a bit pricey, but they've been worth the money. And the advantage of raising it, the soil doesn't get out in heavy rain. Okay, so this is my banana. It's, and again, a new addition. We'll put it in a bigger pot later because the soil here is clay, so I can't dig and put it in unless I dig deep. That is fig tree, guys. I haven't had any figs yet, but it is growing. It's not dying. For me, that's a big thing. That's just a random lemongrass. So I need to organize these things better, but for now, it's good enough. Okay, guys, that's I don't want to make the video too long, but that's a little tour of my work in progress garden. So it's giving me, I know, fresh greens and salad stuff, so I'm happy. We've had some good rain, so things are green. So guys, this is just some greens that I've just grabbed from the garden. This is to just go into a soup that I'm making for my lunch. It's all fresh, just been picked. So I've got some type of leaf, I forget the name, I'll come back to you on that. I have got spinach, the chorea, I've got the celery leaves, capsicum, another type of capsicum, good old green chili, spice things up. There's a, where is it, type of kale. There's another type of kale somewhere, that's another type of kale. Spring onion, I've got my spring onion. So anyway, a bunch of different greens to go fresh in my lunch, straight from my garden.